Okay, this is how you counter Invisible Woman.
Spider Sling. Fight for the good guy.
Okay, and it's that simple. You guys get it, right? Nah, just kidding, guys. That's not actually how you counter. But today, we're doing a support combo guide. What combos you want to use on supports to just shit on them, basically, and shut them down. Okay, this is editor me jumping in, and I just wanted to clarify that this isn't a guide that's going to tell you to do a certain combo every single time against certain supports, because a big part of playing Spidey is being unpredictable. So I'm going to mostly be talking about what to look for, what to avoid, and certain combos that do work well, but don't spam them every time. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys learn something. Okay, so when it comes to Invisible Woman, we know she's 275 HP, so we need to be aware of that. And the three other things we need to be aware of are her self shield, her double jump, and we have to be aware of her push and pull, because if you don't kill her and you try to disengage and she hits one of those on you, it'll cancel your swing and use a cooldown. So most of the time, a lot of Invis Womans are going to try to camp in their shield, but melee actually goes through shield, meaning it hits the shield and does damage to it and hits her. So as you can see, down slam and uppercut hits through the shield while doing damage to the shield. Okay, so with Invis, a lot of the times you're gonna want to be hitting her with the opener combo. So cluster her, down slam, cluster, uppercut, and she's insta dead. Now say you miss a cluster there, maybe you miss the first cluster, so she lives on a little bit of HP right like that. So what you want to do in that situation is actually continue with the combo, except re-engage with your get over here. So just remember, re-engage, re-engage, re-engage. Use your get over here or your pull to re-engage. The other way to do it, which is a little bit harder, is to swing at her and then pull her and then do it like that instead of using the get over here. So you hit her with the opener, down slam, cluster, uppercut, and then cluster her again, pull, simple swing, cancel, and then down slam and kill her just like that. And then the other way to do it is just to swing at her and then re-engage with the get over here and kill her. So that's going to be the main way to deal with Invisible Woman. Now, if she's backpedaling or the team is looking at her, she's also susceptible to just a normal bread and butter because she's 275 HP. So if she doesn't have her double jump, for example, that's when you want to hit her with that. And basically any other like displacement combo you can hit on her. And then, you know, she's low-key a free lick if she doesn't have cooldowns. So when she doesn't have cooldowns, just beat her ass, basically. Another thing I forgot to mention is that the opener into the re-engage will actually hit through the double jump. Just like that. Y'all saw it right there. That's all there is to it. You can still get on her ass. Sometimes it's better to do a simple swing or swing cancel just so you can get that cluster out sooner. But yeah, any damage to her will pull her out of her invisible mode as well. So keep that in mind. Okay, when it comes to Deadpool, he's low-key a free lick except for his self-healing. But he's not going to have his cooldowns all the time, and he might not even have his passive. And you should also know that he's 250 HP, but with his self-healing, he's basically a 275. And since he doesn't have a shield or anything like that, he has his dashes with his sword. But, I mean, he can't really do anything against you. He's free as fuck. So you can Hydro combo him and kill him. You can blink combo him and kill him. Oh, I fucked it up because I'm ass. Hold on, you can blink combo him and kill him. You can even bread and butter him for free. Except I missed my second cluster, but it is what it is. He still dies. Oh, I just farted. Cut that out. You can also combo him, but you have to hit the last cluster at the end like usual. But yeah, Deadpool's low-key a free lick. You can even pull him off the map, but he does have a dash, so he usually can just dash back on. And a double jump, but yeah, if they're ass, you can do that to them, but usually you don't want to pull him off the map just because of his dash and his double jump. Okay, so when it comes to Mantis, some things to remember are obviously her sleep and the fact that she can damage boost herself and heal herself, but Mantis is low-key also a free lick. She's one that you can pull off the map for free and just get a free kill, because she has no way to recover. But usually when it comes to Mantis, I try to be pretty elusive because her sleep isn't really like Luna's snowball, which is like a fucking homing missile. Hers is slow and it has bullet drop off. Now you got me getting back shots from your ghost right now. Okay, so basically the combos you want to use to kill Mantis, besides like pulling her up into the air, which she could still sleep you if she knows how to aim it right. But the combos I usually like to favor against Mantis are ones that are pretty elusive, which is basically every combo if you invest some extra swings. So what that means is you could go for a bread and butter, but come from like different angles, making it harder for her to sleep you. Basically, you want to be completely unpredictable. You could do blink combos, where you try to flash step behind her, which is get over here, simple swing cancel, and then down slam cluster uppercut. You could also do the blink combo where you flash step behind them and then uppercut after, which is even more elusive because you go behind them and up in the air, making it even harder for her to hit that sleep on you. But the thing to keep in mind about that combo is it's a little bit slower. So it's cluster, get over here, simple swing cancel, and then uppercut into swing cancel into down slam. I'll have this shit up on screen. It sounds confusing, but it's actually really fucking easy. Just remember, if I can do it, you guys can do it because I'm a little bit slow. Genuinely.
Gotcha.
So basically, you're just trying to dodge that sleep, pretty much, is what it comes down to with Mantis. But she's also a free lick. Okay, so Luna Snow, she's you know, she's a free clippy here and there, but other times you're gonna get fucked. Because we all know she does a shit ton of damage. We all know she has her clap that heals her and does 50 damage per shot, meaning she only has to hit you 5 times and it's mad easy to aim. And we all know she has her freaking homing missile of a snowball that will shit on you if it hits you. She'll catch you with your legs thrown up in the air in the damn missionary position with that damn snowball. I'm not even trolling. Okay, an important thing to note is that if you're fast enough, you can use your pull to actually cancel her snowball.
Now I gotcha.
So, see, she didn't even get a chance to shoot her snowball. It might come down to reaction time. It might come down to animation speed. Who knows? But, as you could see, she couldn't snowball me my chin because I canceled her shit with my pull. So, what that means is, a lot of the times you're going to want to hit her with the opener combo. Like this. And then pull her after into the down slam. Because that's going to throw her off. It's going to displace her. It's going to throw her off. She's going to think she's going to get a free freeze on you. And then you're going to pull her. And it's going to stop her animation. And you're just going to shit on her. So that's my favorite combo. But again, the normal opener, as long as she doesn't clap, will kill her. So if you hit both clusters in the opener combo, it's going to kill her for free. But if you miss one of the clusters, that's when you want to do the pull after. Just like that. And remember, if I can do it, you guys can do it, and don't overthink it. Because whenever you hit somebody with an uppercut and they get thrown up in the air, their movements are so much more predictable. It's so easy to hit pulls when they're thrown up in the air like that, because there's only so much they can do when they're in the air. They can only move so fast in so many directions. I also typically try to do the blink combos on Luna. However, the thing with the blink combos is obviously they cost a swing. So say, for example, her other support that's with her is like a White Fox or an Invisible Woman or something like that. I usually don't like to invest swings when they're the other support just because they have abilities that'll cancel my swings. And if I keep spamming blink combos like this, I'm gonna run out of swings eventually. However, if she's on her own, those are pretty good combos to try to avoid that snowball. Usually. Yo-yos often don't work on Luna. Well, good Luna players. Shitty Luna players they'll work on. But if you try to yo-yo her, she's just gonna look at you dead in your face and just snowball you in your chin. Okay, except the guy I have playing him is fucking ass. I don't know. How do you even miss a snowball? That's got to be more talent than actually
behind me, dude.
Is actually hitting it, bruh. Hit this one or you like dick. See, just like that. It's pretty easy to hit when you try to yo-yo them, but you can actually incorporate like some strafes into your combos. So like when you're in the air, you can move a little bit and just... You kind of just want to keep moving around them and try to stay out of their line of sight. You want to keep their head turning, so if they rip it too soon, they panic. You're not going to get hit. Another thing is with your ult, you're a free freeze, but you can actually incorporate a strafe with it and make her miss. Don't stay still against a Luna in your ult. Try to move around her and try not to have her eyeballs looking directly at you, because that usually means you're going to get freezed in the face. But if she doesn't have that freeze cooldown, she's a free lick, even if she still has clap. Which, that's not a reasonable combo right there, because I used Get Over Here twice, but you get the point.
Crack the whip.
Double KO.
So you could try to Hydro combo her and kill her, even in her clap mode. You can combo her, but you have to make sure you hit the first and last cluster. But usually with Luna, I always try to do some kind of damage, and then disengage and pull her with me. So if you can get creative like that, try to do a little bit of damage. It doesn't matter what you hit her with, and then swing away, and then pull her with you. I missed there because I like dudes and I'm ass, but you guys get the point. The other thing to remember is that Luna is a free off the map. So you can also remember that as well, because she has no way to recover. So Cloak and Dagger, Cloak and Dagger is pretty easy as well. She's low-key free clippies. The thing you gotta remember about her, though, is that you gotta remember that when she's in black mode, she can fade, and she has her bubble, obviously. Those are the most annoying things. Okay, so most Cloak and Dagger players are gonna favor their bubble, just because it's so easy to use, and it makes them almost invincible. However, you have a certain ability that tends to move people. You could also knock her up and out of it if you're, if you time it right, and then you can use a pull, whatever. You could get creative. That's some things to note as well if you're more advanced. So what that means is usually you're going to want to do some damage to her and either disengage after she uses her bubble and then re-engage later, or you can like swing up to her. Maybe you want to do like a punch, something like that, and then she uses her bubble, you pull her into you, shit on her like that. You could hit an opener, swing away, pull her out of it, and then kill her. If you're less advanced and you rely a lot on bread and butters and like simple combos, like Sakambos, stuff like that, you can engage her with like an opener where you don't really use that many cooldowns, disengage, wait for that bubble to end, and then you can do whatever you want to her. Which I just used a yo-yo there, for example, just because he's standing still, free lick. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so speaking of the yo-yo, you can actually kill Cloak and Dagger in her ult if you didn't know by yo-yoing her up and out of it. But most of the time, Cloak and Dagger players are used to it these days, and they're already going to be in their black mode to fade. So you need to hit the fastest version, which means you have to incorporate a simple swing. However, she can actually still fade through that. So what I like to do is when she pops ult, her teammates are going to have a false sense of security. So I'll pull one of her teammates up and just yo-yo them and get a free kill on them and be up one for the next fight when her ult ends. But anyway, without her fade in her bubble, she's just a free lick. She doesn't really have any way to fight back or escape unless she blinds you and fucks you. But I mean, she's still pretty much free. I mean, if you die to a Cloak and Dagger player, it's like, yo, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She just sucking and fucking. Anyways. Okay, some easy combos to kill Loki are going to be a lot of your pull combos to displace him. But some important things to note are that when he goes invisible and leaves a clone behind, your uppercut is area of attack or whatever it's called. So it'll hit multiple people. So even if he goes invisible, you'll still hit his clone and you'll still hit him. And that's the same for your down slam as well. However, you have to aim your down slam a little more. So if he goes invisible, you can hit both of them, as you can see right there. So do it again. You can hit both of them with your down slam. You just have to kind of track and see where they're going. The other important thing to know about Loki is his teleport. So usually you want to try to bait that out first before you do anything. Or you could just kill him so fast he can't even use it. Again, the most OP part of Loki's kit are his runes or his totems or whatever you want to call it. Greens, whatever. But with greens, you can just pull him out of it, hit him with a combo, and kill him. Basically hit him with whatever combo you want. However, most of the time he's just going to TP away. But if you know which one he TPs to, you can hit that one with an opener and just kill him. Okay, my favorite combo to hit on Loki is actually the yo-yo combo, because the only way he can escape it is actually with his TP. So remember we talked about before, even when he goes invisible, he's still close enough to hit with a down slam and an uppercut. And when he's in the air, he can't use his runes because they're just going to drop to the ground and not heal him. So a lot of the time, you can use your yo-yo combo and just kill him for free ski. You feel me? Because the only way he can escape that is if he uses TP. Basically, favor your pulls, and other than that, he's a free lick. So just remember, try to stick to the pulls. You can bait out his TP with the opener, and then you could just pull him and do whatever. He's free as fuck. Not gonna lie to you guys. Okay, so obviously with every support, if you catch them with an opener and you don't miss a cluster, you're gonna basically insta-kill all of them fast as shit before they can even react. However, since Rocket is 250 HP, you don't have to hit every cluster, and you can actually abuse an exploit instead. So we all know that his own shots, his big balls heal him, and he has 2 dashes to run away. However, if you already have him tagged with a cluster, you can actually abuse an exploit like this and kill him for free. Now, basically, what it is your cluster allows you to use your get over here, right? We all know that. Every Spidey player knows that. Every Spidey player knows how to bread and butter. If they haven't, they need to go watch my other guide. However, there's an exploit you can abuse where if you down slam and press your get over here at the same time, you can actually engage both and do both of the damage. So, I cluster him, down slam, and right as I hear the impact, or right as the impact's about to hit, I'm spamming E, which is my get over here button, to get over here, uppercut, and insta kill him. And that's even if he tries to dash away, that get over here is just gonna track him, uppercut, insta kill him. So as you can see, he even tried to dash away right there. That Rocket has some fast ass reaction time, which is rare. He tried to dash away, couldn't do it. He's quick deaded. There's also another version of the exploit, which uses the fame stack, which is just when you bind your get over here and your uppercut to the same key, you can kill him even faster. But if he gets out of range, it gets a little clunky sometimes because the fame stack only works within 3 meters because you actually have your get over here and your uppercut bound to a specific key, the exact same key. So when you press it, they both come out at the same time and instant hit. The other ways to engage Rocket is just to do a little bit of damage, just to mess with them. Just do a little damage, wait for him to dash, and then just re-engage, and he's free. So here we have probably the most annoying character to play against as Spider-Man. Basically, there's 2 good ways to kill him, and everything else, you just gotta start bullshitting, hoping your team's helping you out. But the 2 main ways to kill him are the Secombo,
Fight for the good guys next.
and if you miss that first cluster, you want to hit him with the Hydro combo.
Double kill.
That's all there is to it. That's how you kill Jeff. Even if he tries to go underground, your punches and your uppercuts are still gonna hit him. Okay, some important things to note about White Fox is that she's gonna fuck the shit out of you if you try to engage her, so don't. Just kidding. You can hit her with all your normal combos like you would the other supports like we talked about. However, some important things to remember about her is her claw mode. When she goes into that mode, run for your damn life, you're not touching her. You might get some ult charge, but that's about it. You're not touching her. Deadass, you're not touching her. She's gonna touch you, actually, when she's in that mode. But some tricks you can use to abuse White Fox players is that you can actually pull her off the map because her teleport has a limited range. So sometimes you could catch her with a little off the map pull. The other thing too is her ult is easier to pull off the map than Groot. So when she pops ult, you could just pull her off the map and bye-bye support ult. And she's gone. So just remember, when you think she's gonna ult, or maybe she killed you in claw mode or something, so you're spectating her and you could see her ult charge in the bottom right, you know she's about to ult, so save your pull for her. That's some of the most value you can get in the game is just by pulling a White Fox ult off the map. You can even do like the normal jump one when she pops ult. Say this is off the map right here. You can even do just the free like that and just kill her for free. But yeah, White Fox is kind of a pain to fight just because of her stun, so do combos that are gonna try to avoid it, like try to mix it up with your bread and butter, come from different angles. She also has her TP, so if she gets low, she's just gonna run from you. So usually I either try to engage her other support, or because her healing is so minimal, I usually try to focus their DPS when they're in a White Fox comp. Okay, so when it comes to Gambit, what you want to do is at the beginning of the game, you're gonna have what's called the ban phase. You're gonna want to double click him or just click him and hit confirm and just ban him every game. Okay, no, but for real though, basically every single one of his abilities is gonna work against you. He can heal himself by slamming the ground. He can dash away and heal himself. He has 2 dashes that are the same speed as Cyclops' dash. Basically, he's one of those ones where you just want to get on him as your team's looking at him, or hit what I like to nickname the longer combos, which is like the opener into another combo after the opener, or like the Hydro combo or stuff like that. But he can just run away from all those. So maybe I'll do damage to him, and if he tries to run away, I can just swing back after him and kill him. But yeah, Gambit's pretty hard to kill. However, have confidence against Gambits. Take the risky plays, because a lot of the time Gambit players are pretty trash at the video game and they just want to get carried by that OP character, and that's the only reason why they play them. So you can actually matchup check them. Okay, so you won't play against Gambit that much, but if I were you, I would just keep your eyes on him and track his cooldowns for his full dash or his normal dash and his slams. So keep in mind, he's gonna have 2 of each. So basically, if he uses 1 dash, 1 slam, and 1 full dash, he can not run away anymore, which means you can get on his ass with whatever you want, and he can't run for it. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so for Ultron and Atom, I was low-key yapping too much about how to play against them. However, playing against these characters isn't actually too hard, but you do have to keep in mind that they can heal themselves a lot, they can fly, and they have high damage output. So to deal with these characters, I usually just engage them late in a team fight rather than early, so that they would have used some of their healing cooldowns already, which makes killing them easier. And if I do engage them early, I fight them without ripping too many cooldowns. For example, I might just string clusters and melees together, and then a bread and butter later to finish them off. I also always keep 1 swing to disengage, and when it comes to disengaging, always remember to disengage sooner rather than later, because these characters do have a really high damage output. But anyway, that's it for this guide. I hope it helped, and I love you guys. Peace.